Can't believe it, can you, chums? No longer speaking, no longer texting. What could have possibly gone wrong? As ever, let me explain. Morning, chums, nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining me today as ever, and welcome one and all brand new subscribers. By the river, two swans, where else do you get this? All for free, eh? Absolutely. It's nice though, isn't it? Tranquil moments by the river are absolutely delightful. And I think if you're looking for a de-stressor, if you get the opportunity, and I often say this to all of the family and the friends here on our channel, but you know, you do sometimes need to take a moment out, because if you flick on the news, oh goodness, every day this depressing news, isn't there? We've just had our Chancellor of the Exchequer over here telling us once again how she's putting up the taxes because, well, there's another black hole. I know, you created it, not me. Why am I paying for your mistakes? Don't get me going. It's a little bit like this mistake that this particular one-time friend of Meghan Markle had. And the problem is, when I've often said this, but when you are a friend of Meghan Markle, you might as well get an egg timer, because eventually when the sand gets to the bottom, your time's up. And the thing that always baffles me is that Harry never questions the removal of these people out of the mainstream of their life. Do you know what I mean? Suddenly they're in and they're great, and she's throwing her arms around you and, oh, she's marvellous and she loves you and all of that. And then the next breath, cut. You might as well keep a guillotine in the back kitchen, because they don't last for long. Now, one friendship that you would have thought lasted a little bit longer than you could have possibly imagined was none other than somebody that allegedly could make you look good on camera. Well, that is, of course, until you saw the makeup for the recent Paris outrage. She sort of looked like she'd been dipped in a tub of paraffin. I don't really understand what that particular look was, but apparently it took a glam squad to get me teeth in there, a glam squad to get to that point. Now, Daniel made this absolute huge faux pas, which I mentioned a couple of days ago, all about the fact that, well, he decided to put up online detailing the products used, about how he got Meghan looking so stunning. Stop laughing at the back. Right, now here's the thing. He detailed the products, and as I said previously, he's an ambassador for one of the products, right? So consequently, there's something in it for him. Nobody makes money on Meghan's patch unless you're Meghan Markle, right? Absolutely. But she's not even very good at it herself. When she was being interviewed by Fortune, she never really once mentioned any new product that was up and riding and that you could order. Other people in that particular business know how to sell. Meghan knows how to shrill, and it's the bottom line of, you're not doing it on my patch. Daniel very quickly was ordered, some might particularly say, of course, by Marching Boots to take this down, this Instagram post. Apparently, he'd not been given absolute permission from the Queen. Yes, Queen Meghan, do keep up. And without her say-so, no, you're not allowed to publicise and promote or whatever. Now, the story goes that this particular Instagram post was just going to be rejigged and, whatever. Basically, Meghan rewriting it and then putting it up as and when she cleared it and decided which picture, what phraseology and how it was going to put together. Things took a turn for the worst. Daniel, who she claims is a long-standing friend, but didn't realise might have a peanut allergy when she was bagging up those peanuts on that fake cookery show, well, the bottom line was he didn't react quick enough. Now, according to very well-placed sources, the bottom line is that they're on a, shall we say, sabbatical, friendship-wise. Yes, it's got to that point. And the other point is that apparently the texts have been going unanswered. Right, Daniel? Do let me know. But the thing is, where it goes from here is, once again, you've now got yet another relationship that I think could be built back, given the fullness of time, because every girl needs somebody to make them look good. And Daniel is a professional makeup artist who has literally put the slap on many famous faces, but none more so than, of course, Meghan. And he's had a long-standing relationship with her, ever since that orchestrated reality wedding that she didn't like. It would be hard to think that she would wipe him off entirely, but according to sources, Daniel's been given a very firm slap, pointed out that he shouldn't do this again, and in the fullness of time, once he's grovelled enough, no doubt Meghan may even see fit to forgive him. He'll be called, of course, to the throne room to forgive his, beg his forgiveness, etc. And no doubt things will move forward. But for now, it looks like Daniel's in the doghouse. It's a developing story. New Sean in the very heart of the United Kingdom.